amazing pre-Ks. How are you today? Today I'm going to read to you Wemberly Worried. And it's by Henkel. Here's the cover. And here is the spine that holds all the pages together. Just like in our bodies, if you reach behind you, all the way in the back, you can feel your spine that holds your body together. It holds your arms and holds your legs. It's a skinny book. It's a thin book. And then, ta-da, here's the back of the book. So, the title, it is Wemberly Worried. You think this is Wemberly? Let's find out. Worried. What, Wemberly? What, worried. Do you hear the sound, what W makes? Here we go. I'll show you the pictures and I'll read. Wemberly worried about everything. Oh, she's worried about everything, it says. Look at her face. Let's look at her face and see what her face tells us. What kind of emotions your face tells you. Turn the page. There's that. It says, she worried about big things, she worried about little things, and she worried about in-between things. Now, let's see what this little says, because she's sneaking up on Dad and Mom's bedroom, and it says, I wanted to make sure you were still there. Look, she has a flashlight. She walked into her parents' bedroom, and Mom's like, what is going on? Who's shining the light on my face? And she says, I just wanted to make sure you were still here. And then here's the bathtub. Let's see what she says there. Mama, what if I shrink? She's in the bathtub and she says, what if I shrink? Do you see? I think she's got a pet. Oh, look, there it is. There's a little stuffed bunny. And there he is again. Let's turn the page. Let me show you this page and the next one. Okay. At home, Wemberly worried about the trees in the front yard and the crack in the living room wall and the noise that radiator made. See, she's worried about the tree and the crack on the wall, right here, and the radiator. Radiator is a heater. And it's a very old heater. I don't know if they still make those, but they make really big, like sounds like. So she's worried about that. And then she says, what if the tree falls down on our house? That's what she thought about the tree. Well, that's what she was worried. And then she says, what if it gets bigger and bigger and it comes all undone? See, she's worried about the crack in the wall. And then, what if there's a really snake inside there? See that noise the radiator's making? She thinks there might be a snake in there. She is worried, isn't she? She's worried about little things, big things, and in between things. Worried, worried. There she is. This one is, at the playground, Wemberly worried about the chains on the swing and the bolts on the slide and the bars on the jungle gym. I think that's her dad. She's at the park with her dad. Let's see what she's thinking right here. Too rusty, too loose, too high. She sees like, oh no, I can't go on the slide, it's too high. And the bolts are too rusty and they're too loose. I may fall. And Dad's trying to just listen. He's listening to her. See, he's listening and she's talking. Let's see this page right here. And then she's like, and she always worried about her doll, Petal. Oh, her doll has a name, Petal. Like maybe the flower, the petal of the flower. So let's see here. Shouldn't Petal have a car seat too? And this one says, what if I lose her forever? And then it says, I found her, sweetie. Oh no, what if she, here, she's in the washing machine and she's worried about Petal in there, being there by herself. So she's like, I'll sit here and wait for you, Petal. She's worried about her too, remember? Big things she's worried about, little things she's worried about, and in between things. That's a lot to worry about. Yeah. Let's see, Wemberly. Well, there's that. Let's see. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. See, there her mom and dad telling her not to worry. But she worried and worried and worried. Let's look at this one here. When Wemberly was especially worried when she rubbed Petal's ears. Wemberly worried if she didn't stop worrying, Petal will have no ears left at all. See, sometimes I guess she was worried, so she took her doll Petal, and I guess it made her feel good to rub her face and rub her ears. But then she's like, oh no, what if I worry so much that her ears will fall off? Oh, that is a lot to worry. Oh gosh, Wemberly. Here's this one. On her birthday, Wemberly worried that no one would come to her party. See, said her mother, there's nothing to worry about. They're all here. But then Wemberly worried about there wouldn't be enough cake. Look at all her guests. Look at them all. See, they're celebrating her birthday. And let's see what this one says. Here, these two have something to say. This is the best present ever. I wish I had my birthday today. See, her friends are happy to be there with her, celebrating her. Turn the page. On Halloween, Wemberly worried that there will be too many butterflies in the neighborhood parade. Because she's a butterfly. Look, she's dressed like the butterfly. She's like, oh no, what if there's so many other butterflies? See, said her father, there's nothing to worry about. But then Wemberly worried because she was the only one. Oh my goodness. She is worried about little things, big things, and in between things. Let's see. Oh, I see something about school starting. They are going to the building at school. We're not there yet, right? We're still doing computer school. So, you worried too much, said her mother. You worry too much, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. Soon, Wemberly had a new worry. It was school. I told you. Wemberly worried about the start of school more than anything she had ever worried about. See, they took her to her school, and it says, starting soon. And now she's got something new to worry about. Goodness, Wemberly. Oh, look at that. Look at that page. All sorts of words. Look, they're written in small, tiny, tiny print, and it gets bigger, bigger, and then it's bigger. Let's see what that says. By the time the first day arrived, Wemberly had a long list of worries. Oh, she has a list. What if no one else has spots? What if no one else wears stripes? What if no one else brings a doll? What if the teacher is mean? What if the room smells bad? What if they make fun of my ears? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I hate the snack? What if I have to cry? Wow, that is a lot of worry. All those worry, poor girl. Oh, goodness, look at that one there. Ooh, look at the print on this page. See, it goes down. Let's see. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. She worried all the way there. Look at those big words. So it must have been a big worry, right? Because there were big worries, little worries, and in-between worries. So that was a big worry. Oh, let's see what this one says. Have fun. That's her grandmother telling her to have fun. That was my commitment from yesterday. Turn the page. There she is. I believe she's at school. Let's see. Then Mrs. Peachum said, Wemberly, there is someone I think you should meet. So her name was Jewel. She was standing by herself. She was wearing stripes and she was holding a doll. So see, at school, there's her teacher, and she's like, I have a new friend I want you to meet. Now you see, they're all the little students there, and then there's that friend by herself. So let's see. Turn the page. At first, Wemberly and Jewel just looked at each other. See, they're standing far apart. This is Petal, said Wemberly. This is Niblet, said Jewel. Petal waved, and Niblet waved back. Hi, said Petal. Hi, said Niblet. I rub her ear, said Wemberly. I rub her nose, said Jewel. See, they're getting closer. At first, they didn't know each other. They were strangers. They never met. And then they turned and they were facing each other. And then they began talking about their dolls. And then the dolls were waving. And then they said, oh, I rub her ears. Oh, I rub her nose. See, they're getting closer. They're building friendships. They're making connections. That's what happens when you make new friends or new teachers. There we go. Throughout the morning, Wemberly and Jewel sat side by side and played together whenever they could. Petal and Niblet sat side by side too. Wemberly worried, but not more than usual, and sometimes even less. Before Wemberly knew it, it was time to go home. Wow, she got busy doing schoolwork. Oh, there's building towers together, working together. And look, they're doing music and they're sliding, all sorts of things. She had a busy day at school. There we go. Come back tomorrow, called Mrs. Peachum, and the students walked out the door. Wemberly turned and smiled and waved. I will, she said. Don't worry. She told the teacher not to worry. So look, there's with her new friend, and then the other friends that are going too. Turn the page. The end. Look, she went home and celebrated with her family. She probably told them what a wonderful day she had. So, I hope you enjoy the book, Wemberly Worried, and I'll be seeing you again soon. Bye.